Jamie Fraser is about to die, and Claire already knows how it happens. Not from a guess, not from fear, but from something far more terrifying. She's seen it before. The blood, the silence, the moment his hand slips from hers. And now the same signs are appearing again, the same path, the same fate. But this time, Claire refuses to stand still and watch. Because if she does nothing, history will repeat itself, and Jamie won't survive it again. It begins with something small, something easy to ignore. A feeling, a chill that runs through Claire's body for no clear reason. She's felt it before, this quiet warning that something is wrong. But this time, it doesn't go away. It grows stronger with every passing hour. Then she finds it, hidden among old belongings, buried where it should never have been forgotten. A letter. Old, worn, and written in a hand she recognizes instantly. Her own. Her fingers tremble as she opens it. The words are rushed, almost desperate, like they were written in fear. And as her eyes scan the page, her heart begins to race. It speaks of a battle, a moment in time where everything changes, a moment where Jamie falls, not just injured, but lost, gone in a way Claire cannot undo. At first, she refuses to believe it. She tells herself this could be from another time, another version of events. But deep inside, she knows the truth. The details are too exact. The place, the timing, the feeling, it all lines up with what is about to happen now. Memories start flooding back, small flashes she never understood before, a distant echo of pain, a dream that felt too real. And suddenly, it all connects. This isn't just a warning. It's a memory from a future that hasn't happened yet, but will. Claire's breath grows heavy as the weight of it settles in. This is not something she can ignore. This is not something that will pass. Jamie is walking straight toward his fate, and he has no idea. She looks up, her eyes filled with fear and determination at the same time. Because one thing is now clear to her. If she does nothing, Jamie will die. Not maybe, not possibly. It will happen. And for Claire, that is not an option. Because she has already lost him once before. And she will not survive losing him again. Jamie Fraser is smiling. And that's what makes it so much worse. While Claire is drowning in fear, he's standing in the morning light like nothing is wrong. Calm. Strong, certain. He moves with purpose, preparing for what he believes is just another duty, another fight he has faced 100 times before. But this time is different, and only Claire can see it. He sharpens his blade with steady hands, the sound slow and quiet, almost peaceful. Around him, the world feels normal. Men talk, horses shift. The air carries the low hum of life going on as it always does. No one feels the danger creeping closer. No one notices the invisible line Jamie is about to cross. No one, except Claire. She watches him from a distance, her chest tight, her thoughts racing. Every small movement he makes feels heavy now. The way he adjusts his coat, the way he pauses for just a second as if lost in thought. It all feels like signs, like pieces of a moment she knows is coming but cannot fully see. Jamie turns and catches her looking. He smiles, warm, reassuring, the kind of smile that has always made her feel safe. But today, it does the opposite. Today, it feels like goodbye. He walks toward her, his presence steady and strong, like it always has been. "You look troubled," he says softly. His voice is calm, but his eyes search hers, trying to understand what she isn't saying. Claire forces herself to stay still. She wants to tell him everything, about the letter, about the future, about the moment where she loses him. The words press against her lips, ready to break free. But fear stops her. Not fear of the truth, but fear of what that truth might change. "It's nothing," she says, though her voice betrays her. It's quieter than usual, weaker. Jamie doesn't believe her. He steps closer, gently taking her hand. His touch is warm, grounding, real. "You can tell me," he says. And for a moment, she almost does, but then she remembers the letter, the warning. What if telling him is what leads him to that fate? What if trying to save him is the very thing that causes his death? Claire pulls her hand back slightly, not enough for him to notice fully, but enough to create distance. "You have to be careful today," she says instead, her voice now filled with urgency she can't hide. Jamie lets out a small breath, almost amused. "I'm always careful, Sassenach." But that's the problem. Careful won't be enough this time, because the danger Jamie is walking into isn't something he can fight with a sword. It isn't something he can see coming. It's already written, already waiting. And as he turns away to continue his preparations, Claire feels it again. That cold, creeping certainty. Jamie Fraser believes he's walking into another battle, but Claire knows he's walking straight into the moment he dies. The world goes quiet, too quiet. The clash of steel is gone, the shouting fades into the distance. Even the wind seems to hold its breath. All that remains is the sound of Claire's heartbeat, fast, uneven, desperate, as she drops to her knees beside Jamie. For one terrifying second, he doesn't move. "Jamie!" Her voice breaks, barely more than a whisper. Her hands shake as they press against his chest, searching, begging for a sign. "Jamie, please!" And then he inhales, a sharp, fragile breath that feels louder than the entire battle that just ended. Claire freezes, her eyes wide, her body unable to move as the moment sinks in. He's alive. Jamie's eyes slowly open, unfocused at first, then finding her. Confused, weak, but alive. "Sassenach," he murmurs, his voice rough, barely there. That's all it takes. Claire lets out a breath she didn't know she was holding, and suddenly the weight of everything crashes down on her. The fear, the fight, the memory of losing him before. It all hits at once. She leans over him, her forehead resting against his, holding on like if she lets go, he might slip away again. "You're not leaving me," she whispers, her voice shaking. "Not again. Not ever." Jamie tries to lift his hand, slow and heavy, but he reaches her face. His fingers brush her cheek, grounding her in the present. "I'm here," he says softly. "I'm not going anywhere." But something feels different. Claire pulls back just enough to look at him, really look at him, and she sees it. Not just the pain, not just the weakness, something deeper, something changed, because she knows this moment, or at least, she's supposed to. In the memory, the one from the letter, this is where he dies. This is where everything ends. But it didn't. She changed it. And that realization sends a new kind of fear. Not relief, but uncertainty. The future she knew is gone now. Broken, rewritten. And that means anything could happen. Jamie studies her face, noticing the shift in her expression. "What is it?" he asks quietly. Claire hesitates. How can she explain something even she doesn't fully understand? How can she tell him that saving his life might have cost them something else? She shakes her head slightly, forcing a small, fragile smile. "Nothing. Just stay with me." But even as she says it, her eyes drift past him, to the horizon, where the sky is beginning to darken. Because deep down, Claire can feel it. Fate didn't lose. It's just waiting. And the choice she made today, the life she saved, may have set something far greater into motion, something they won't see coming. Her hand tightens around Jamie's as she whispers, almost to herself, "We may have won today, but this isn't over." And as the camera slowly fades, one question lingers in the silence. What did Claire just change? And what will it cost them next?